Today we're doing bacon grilled cheese sandwiches because sometimes you don't want to do a huge, gigantic, elaborate meal for your family. You want to do something quick and easy so you can get everybody fed and everybody happy, and everybody loves bacon, everybody loves cheese, everybody loves bread. Let's put it all together and make something great. So let's hop into the cook. First of all, you got to turn your griddle on to low heat, or some people don't even turn their griddle on before they put the bacon on. I do low heat and then we just slab it up with the bacon. So I'm gonna do a whole pack of bacon here because I got 5 kids and all of them love their bacon, and we're gonna make 7 different sandwiches here for the family, and so we need a whole bacon. This is gonna be Black Label bacon, a little bit thicker cut, but that's the good thing about Blackstone Griddles. I can cook all of it, the whole package, in probably 5-10 minutes tops. And the reason why some people do the griddle with no heat when they put the bacon on is they don't want the bacon to curl. And so it curls easier if you have no heat. I do low heat, which I still get the same effect, so I think you'll be okay. But just put that bacon on, nice and easy, nice and slow. Line it up on your griddle. You know the hot spots. If you checked out my other video on how to know your zones, I'll link it up at the top here. You can check it out again, but that's how you know your hot spots. We're gonna go ahead and get this whole bacon out here and make sure we get that cooked up first. So we're gonna chop that up. We're gonna put it in our grilled cheese sandwiches. And the bread here and the cheese are gonna be key. So we're gonna walk you through why we chose those breads and those cheeses. Because you know what? It's not as simple as it used to be. It's not as simple as Mom made. We're going a little bit gourmet for here for the dinner tonight. So let's get that bacon going. We got our bacon cooked. We gotta chop it up, but first it's hot and it's got a little bit extra grease. So we're gonna dry this bacon off. Make sure, get all that, a little bit of that grease out of there. There's nothing wrong with bacon grease. We're actually going to use it here in a little bit, but I don't need that much. We got our bacon dried off there. All right. And then we're going to chop this bad boy up. Now, I don't want to hear anybody in the comments about my knife skills because they are miraculous. Okay, maybe they're not, but we're going to chop it up right here because we're going to use this inside of our sandwiches. So, and it's real easy. You're just going to chop this bacon up. When I say real easy, it's not, because it burns your hands. So you're going to want to make sure you use something to cover your hand to hold it if you don't want to wait that long after cooking it to chop it. I'm kind of impatient because I'm hungry. My kids are hungry. Hey, I'm a dad, so we got to get our food done, right? We don't got time to waste. So just use a paper towel, press down on the bacon, slice through. Now these are a little bit bigger, so we're going to run through it one more time and get these all nice and cooked, or nice and chopped, I should say. So we got that. It's one pass through. Then we're going to take the blade. We're going to push down right here. We're going to chop it up a little bit more. There we go. I think we'll get a little bit finer than that. We'll do one more run through with our blade. And you can go as fine as you want to go with it. This is just the way I do it. I mean, there's no special way of chopping bacon. So, and there we go. We got our bacon all chopped, ready to throw in and make our cheesy bacon grilled cheese sandwiches for dinner. Let's make our sandwiches. Now, the key to a perfect grilled cheese is not to rush. We're gonna go slow and easy. So we're gonna start with our bread. The key here, I'm not using butter and I'm not using mayonnaise. I know everybody's gonna freak out, but we're using the bacon grease to toast it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay down our bread and we're going to get that situated. I make all sandwiches here on the Blackstone. I don't make them on a plate and then move them. Let's just make them here and get that bread toasted. We got our burners on low. So let's make them. So we got one here, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're mixing cheeses. So you're gonna use an American cheese and you're gonna use, I'm using a smoked cheddar, get that flavor with the bacon, but you wanna use the American cheese and another cheese because it smooths out the creaminess of the cheese. And you don't wanna use that like grated prepackaged stuff because what that does, it makes it separate and doesn't cook as well. So we're gonna layer this up right now. So, and let the cheese just hang over a little bit on the edges, because that'll add a little bit of a crust too. So 2 pieces of American on each sandwich. And by doing it low and slow is you give that cheese time to melt, because there's nothing worse than a grilled cheese sandwich with like the edges melted and not the inside. So this is nice and slow. So we're gonna do the American first, 2 pieces each, let it hang off the side a little. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab our smoked cheddar. Same kind of idea, 2 pieces each. Right there, and right there. On the back pieces, I'm gonna do a little different. I'm gonna put a bacon in it and then put the cheese on. Because some people like it bacon up top, some people like to tuck the bacon in like a little blanket with their cheese. So, you know what, in this family, I'll do a little bit of request for the kids here. So now we put in our smoked cheddar right on top of that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And that smoke with the American cheese is going to give that bite of that, boost that flavor a ton. And we'll throw on a little bit of salt. There's going to be salt in the cheddar, but a little bit extra salt I think really makes it pop. So let's get that bacon on this one. Get that bacon on this one. And we're going to go ahead and put our tops on. Nice little touch there. And some of that cheese that's going to hang off the side is going to melt around the side of the sandwich and provide that nice little crust. So don't worry about that. Make sure you're pushing down a little bit. And now we got our sandwiches, and now we're waiting for that nice toasty goodness of melty cheese and our brown bread. And we're going to go ahead and get that ready to eat up. So just take your time. Check it periodically, and we'll check back in with you, showing you how it's going. They've cooked a little bit, about couple minutes here, probably 3 to 5 minutes. Let's flip them over and get that nice, yeah, see, that's the toasty, cheesy, melty goodness we want on our grilled cheese. And you got the cheese that's going around the edges, like I said. So, and that's going to become a crust as well. Look at that. That's what we want on our grilled cheese. And that's why we do it slow and low, because at high, that's going to burn. And nobody wants a burnt grilled cheese. So now we're going to cook it for a few minutes on this side, let that get toasted. And like I said, we're using the bacon grease. We didn't have to use mayonnaise or butter to get that toast on there. All right, guys, this bacon grilled cheese is a lot of fun. And if you like cooks like this, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and turn that little bell on so you know when the next recipe's coming out. Let's get back into the cook. They're done. Let's get them off, let's get them cut, and let's taste these bad boys. They are cheesy goodness. Oh, man. Yummy, yummy. And what you're going to have inside, and another way to tell that they're done is what you want to do is you try to pull them apart when you grab your sandwich, and the cheese kind of sticks, so then you know it's melty on the inside as well. But let's get this cut up. Let's taste these and see how good they are. All right, let's get this bad boy cut. Oh, it's good and toasty. Let's cut right through, one cut. Yeah. Put our knife over here, and then let's get that ooey goodness. Oh, look at that bacon and that cheese ready to go. Well, let's get this in our mouth. Try this bad boy. It looks phenomenal. Oh, it's so good. And the smoked cheddar, it gives it a different flavor with the bacon. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so good. This is the one, guys. All right, guys. If you like cooks like these, I got 2 more for you. Click or touch the screen now, and I'll catch you in the next cook.